Hello, Arrow.
Hello.
Hey, how are you guys doing today?
Great, thanks. How are you?
Doing absolutely fantastic, and we got to give kudos to Peacock right now because Peacock has been delivering the greatest programming, and you guys are right there in the center of that conversation.
Oh, way to go, Peacock.
Absolutely. You got to let me on the inside of where your head is in this show called The Calling, and the reason why is because you really go deep into these crime stories.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting take on the genre, the beloved, tried and true genre of the detective thriller, because I think David E. Kelley crafts these very compelling and surprising cases that the detectives have to unravel, but also creates this very complicated and nuanced and almost introspective character portrait. So it's both a thrill and also like a magnifying glass on what it is like to be a human. And David E. Kelley writes incredibly rich and detailed and surprising humans.
I'm glad that you brought up human because Jeff's character really does. No matter what is going wrong, Jeff's character really finds a lot of faith. It's almost like he's got a superpower of his own. And as viewers, we can go, well, I want to be like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff, for that character, what kind of research did you have to go into? Because we're talking about an international book here that the whole world knows of this story.
Yeah. The beautiful thing about this character is that the research is not, I'm going to learn to be a detective, which I talked to detectives. I went to a precinct. I interrogated many detectives. They almost wanted to put me on the case because I had so many questions, and they were like, okay, you're so motivated. Come on. We'll put you on a case. But I was also had to, read the Talmud, the Stoics. You not every day, if at all, as an actor, you get the chance to portray a character that the preparation means, looking at a detective's work, looking at an investigation footage, which is big enough and interesting and challenging, but also meditating and reading the Stoics and philosophers and reading the Talmud. So this package of preparation tells you already what the character is, how interesting and how so multi-layered he is.
Juliana, when it comes to your role on The Calling on the Peacock, you guys go into, you're talking about inhumane crimes. How do you shake that when the cameras turn off? Because, you guys get so involved and we believe in each one of those characters, but I couldn't be able to shake that stuff off as quickly as an actor could.
Yeah, I think especially when you're dealing with heavy subject matter, it's imperative that you find a way to let loose between takes or after work. And luckily, Jeff and the rest of the cast, also led by Mike Mosley and Karen Robinson, are delightful, funny, great collaborators. And the cameras would cut and we would be laughing.
Good.
And shaking it off.
Yeah.
And it was a pleasure to work with the other actors on the show, all of whom are total professionals and joyful, positive presences. And it makes going into the emotionally thorny, dark material actually kind of fun because you're doing it with a great team.
Well, The Calling has quality to it. I'm talking movie screen quality to it. For the two of you, was it like being on a movie set rather than just, a TV set?
Look, we did have the best, filmmakers besides David E. Kelley being such a great TV writer, the best, literally. We had Barry Levinson, who,
Yes.
Academy Award winner. All my favorite movies he did. Hans Zimmer, music, won Oscars for his movie music scoring. I don't know if, movie but it was definitely a very high quality set. And I'm so happy Juliana also mentioned Karen Robinson and Michael Mosley, because we, in those interviews we talk about ourselves, but it's such a blessing to have them in the squad as characters, as talented, incredibly talented actors, and as human beings. I've never laughed so hard in my life and enjoyed so much and was moved so much by those people. And we had also moments which we couldn't stop laughing because we needed this laugh. And I also stole a lot of fruit cups from their actors' chairs.
We had our own case to crack on the set of The Calling, which is where are all of our fruit cups going? And the answer was always to Jeff's chair.
Juliana, what's great about Peacock being a part of this is that we can watch it over again. In other words, when we see an episode, it's like, do it again. I want to be able to see, and look for the Easter eggs, to be able to go in there and, piece it together and study the craftsmanship that you guys bring to the storyline.
That's right. And I love that too. And I think it was frustrating over the summer working on the show because we would have to wait for each episode to be written. We didn't have them all at once. So I was on the edge of my seat, intercepting the writers on their way back to their trailer for lunch. I'd be like, hey, when do you think we're going to get the next episode? Because I was really dying to know what happened next. And I think what'll be great is that viewers can watch the whole thing at once and sort of scratch the itch of solving these surprising and topsy-turvy cases. But as you say, I think like any great detective show, there are a lot of hints and false leads, and being able to go back and watch and see all of the writing on the wall retroactively is super thrilling.
Well, congratulations to the two of you on The Calling on the Peacock. I mean, it's just I can't wait to get into some serious water cooler conversation with people and then and just have fun with it.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Well, you guys be brilliant today, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, you too.
You too. Thank you so much for this beautiful interview. Thank you.